ऑडियो नहीं आ रही थी, इस वजह से वी स्टार्टेड दिस सेशन अगेन, योगा क्लास अगेन. Okay, so I guess I am audible right now. So okay, so that's what I wanted to check, whether I am audible or not. So now we are going to begin this class. So in our previous session, we did few of the exercises like okay, so we did Tadasana, we did Triyak Tadasana, and now it's time to do Kati Chakrasana. So Kati Chakrasana is, for doing Kati Chakrasana, you have to put some maintain some gap between both of your legs, and it should be around 3 feet, and then you have to raise your hands and lift your hands up and bring your hands in front of your chest, and then the distance between your hands should be around 1 to 2 feet, and it should not vary while you are moving back like this. Then you have to twist your body, and while twisting your body, you don't have to change the distance between both of your hands. Okay, so we are going to do 10 repetition of this. So it is like exhale and twist, inhale and come to center, and exhale and twist again. So it is a way to do it, but when you are doing it quick or you are doing it fast, you won't be able to go with the breath. So just initially do it while considering your breath also, to do it in the right way, and later on you can do it fast without thinking of your breath. Okay, so this was the first variation of Kati Chakrasana. Now we are going to do another variation of Kati Chakrasana, and in the next variation of Kati Chakrasana, first I am going to see if everything is okay. Okay. So in another variation, you are going to lock. We are going to lock our fingers like this, and then we are going to twist our body the same way we did earlier. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So this was Kati Chakrasana, and now we are going to do 32 squats, and after doing 32 squats, we are going to do Malasana, which are similar to squats. So initially, when I started this live workout session, so I was doing 3 sets of 20 squats, and then we moved on from 20 squats to 2 sets of 20 squats, and we were doing it with some weight. And now we have decided that we are just going to do 32 squat in a single set, and we will be carrying this weight on our back. So let's do it. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do a full depth squat. Go down. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1 and 2. So 32 squats we have done. So it's very important to take some rest now. Okay. So we at least take 10 to 15 seconds of rest. So till the time, I'm going to show you how we have to do the next asana, that is malasana. So for doing malasana, first we are going to put some gap between both of our legs, and it should be around 3 feet. Okay, and then your legs are going to face sidewards. My right feet is going to face towards my right, and left feet is going to face towards my left. Okay, so right is going to face towards my right and left is going to face towards my left, and then we are going to sit in this position. So this is malasana, and then we are going to stand up again. Okay, so we are going to do 17 repetition in this asana. So for doing 17 repetition, we have to sit and we have to stand up again. So while standing up, we are also going to apply Mool Bandh while standing up. So for doing Mool Bandh, what you have to do, you have to contract your pelvic muscles and you have to try to pull them up. So that is Mool Bandh, that we will try to apply Mool Bandh while standing up from Malasana. So let's do it 17 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Okay, so after doing 17 repetition in this asana, we are now going to do other advanced asanas. And so there are lots and lots of asana that we want to do, and we are actually doing fine also in those asanas. And but yesterday I saw asana, this someone doing this asana, so I realized that I can do this better. And what was the name? So let me show you guys what is that asana. Okay, this is flying lizard pose. So I was doing according to this image what they have shown here, but now from today I will try to do the way he means I saw one person doing in his video, so I will try to do that way. So for doing this asana, flying lizard, first you should know how to do Vakasana and Kakasana. Okay, so Kakasana is this position. So you need to look ahead. Okay, so this was your Kakasana, and Vakasana is nothing, just you have to make your elbows straight in this position. So now we are going to do this flying lizard pose, and what I was doing previously and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you. So till yesterday when we were doing flying lizard pose, so in flying lizard pose, first we have to come to this asana. For doing flying lizard pose, first we have to come to Vakasana, and then we have to lift one of our leg straight up. We need to make 180 degree from our head to toe. It should make 180 degree. So we have to try that. So for doing that, what I was doing previously, I was putting most of my shin on my triceps, and then I was lifting my leg, like I'm going to show you from my right leg and right hand. So I was keeping this much of my body, of my leg, of my shin on my triceps. Like from here, it is my leg is contacting to my triceps, and from here also my leg is this is contacting my triceps from such a large portion. But now, okay, first I'm going to show you. Earlier I was doing this, so it is connected from this to this whole region. But today I will try to tuck from my knee only. I will try to place my knee only on my triceps. So let's see whether we can do that or not. I believe that is just going to help me. If not today, after a few tries, it is definitely going to be easier for me to do it like this. So now I have kept my knee only on my triceps. Okay, so I was not able to hold for a longer duration, but at least I was content enough that yes, whatever I am doing is okay, is fine, and I'm keeping my leg, uh, keeping my leg in the right way on my triceps. Because earlier I was thinking like I'm making mistakes. My leg is right now my this part is touching my triceps. That's why I'm unable to do it. The means I was finding many reasons for not doing it, for means for my fall in this asana. But now I have kept now I'm trying to keep it simple, that I just need to tuck with my knees, tuck my knees on my triceps, and then I have to do it. So let's see how we are going to do with our left leg. While so now I'm going to okay. So it's good. So I'm coming within a minute. Give me a minute just. So now I am going to show you this Kakasana also. Okay, so I feel like I am doing better than what I was doing previously. So first I am going to show you Vakasana and Kakasana, then we are going to do flying lizard pose. So this is Vakasana and this is Kakasana. Okay, so the only difference is that in Vakasana we have to keep our elbows straight, and in Vakasana we have to bend our elbows. Might be I have means I said the wrong name while doing that those asana, but Kakasana is when we have to keep our elbow bent, and Vakasana is when our elbows are straight. Okay, so now we were doing flying lizard pose. I believe I can do it better. So let's see. Okay, so nice. I was doing good. I don't like this. What the camera is doing right now. Changing the brightness constantly. The flickering of light or brightness. Na? So now we are going to do with our left leg also. So let us do it one more time. Okay, so nice. I'm doing too good. So now we are going to try another asana, and that is going to be okay. We can, how about trying this asana with this bag, and this bag is around 7 kgs, I guess. It can be more, but I'm not sure. So let's see whether we can do with this much weight in our bag. So now the chances of my falling forward are going to increase because the center of mass is going to be forward this time. Okay, it's getting difficult, but now it's a challenge, so we are going to do it. Okay, instead of lifting my leg up, I am trying to my legs are going straight parallel to the floor, just because they want to bring the center of mass little bit backward. So if my legs are going to be like this, then the center of mass is slightly going to be ahead, and if my legs are going to be like this, then it is slightly going to be backward. So that's what my body is trying. So I need to manage all these things. Okay, so one way it can be little bit easier is if I'm not going to bring my head down close to the floor, then it is going to be little bit easier. So let's see. Okay. Okay. This time with our left leg. Okay. That's fine, I guess. And now we are going to do another asana. And yesterday I saw one of my friend doing some sort of planche. So I'm not having blocks also to try planche. So the thing, let's try planche. And then we are going to try handstand. So for doing planche, I've seen that first they make the hands like this, I guess, and then so what about if I'm going to first give little bit support to my body, or going to take little bit weight from my body first, like I'm going to keep my hands close to my body so that they are going to get some weight directly from there, and then it's going to be easier for me. So let's see doing. Okay, let's do the hard way first, and then we are going to do the easy one. Okay, I might need to see. Okay, I'm keeping my hands straight, and then let's see. Okay, it is difficult, and however I don't really know the right way to do it. So I'm going to, for practice, I'm going to try while supporting little bit. Okay, while giving complete support, we can easily do it like uh, Mayurasana, we call it in yoga. So Mayurasana we can do easily. For doing Mayurasana, first you need to bring your hands close, and then bend your arms, and then lean forward a bit. Okay, so Mayurasana we are able to do, but we are going to try this planche pose. So I am going to try Mayurasana once more. Okay, so Mayurasana is very easy as compared to planche pose. So we are going to see whether we can do planche while giving little bit of support. Okay, okay, if we are going to it's not happening like this. Now let's try to do this. From this asana. Okay, so this is also a very important step of this Ashtanga Yoga. This movement from L sit to that what we call it, Chaturanga Dandasana. So let's try to do that. It is also going to help us in doing this planche also. So first we are sitting like this. Okay. It is difficult to go from forward to backward, so let's see whether we can go from back to front. So we are here in Chaturanga. Okay. When we are folding our legs, so when our legs are really close to our hand, at that time it is getting difficult for us to hold our position and not to touch our legs to the floor, because once they are touching the floor, then it is getting difficult to hold them. Okay, I guess if we would be having a few blocks or that thing to hold, I don't know what do we call it, so it would be easy for us to practice this, because I'm lacking little bit in while doing this. I'm not too much behind, so I'm very close to this. See, my legs are touching by a small margin, and I'm able to do this movement and able to control it to a great extent. Okay, so that's great. It needs great core strength, and I believe I have it. Okay, so okay, now let's try to lift both of our legs. So we were trying flying lizard pose. In flying lizard pose, we were lifting just one of our leg, but now we will try to lift both of our legs. We are going to try to lift both of our legs, and let's see. Can we directly lift both of our legs? Let's see. It is really difficult. So I'm thinking to buy that yoga belt. That rubber, what we call it. that stretchable rubber belt, so that it can support us for doing this. So now we are going to do another asana. So the next asana that we are going to try is forearm stand. So forearm stand, don't know why we fall many times while doing this. Means, however, we are also able to hold our position for 15 and 20 seconds also in this position, but many times it happens like we fall. So I want to be so perfect in this asana. It should be like standing on my feet. So let's see. Okay. We are going to try again. Okay. So now we are going to try to do back bend in this asana. Okay, so this time, okay, let's try with this bag whether we can do this. Yeah, surely we can do this because we have done it with much heavier bag previously. So the target is 10 seconds again. So let's see. And I'm going to tie this also, so that is not going to move much. Okay, now I guess so this bag is also having one laptop, an old laptop, but I don't want to damage that laptop, so I need to really do it carefully. Okay, So we did a 10-second hold, but this time I want to see whether I can do a back bending in this or not, because I haven't done back bending, I guess, with some weight on my back. So as far as I can remember, I haven't done back bending while carrying this bag. So let's see whether we can do that or not. So back bending or scorpio pose, we are going to try that. So get ready. So we are going to apply our old technique. So our technique is, so when we want to do back bend or this scorpio pose, so we are not first going to do this forearm stand. We are just going to, first step is going to be, first we are going to lean our chest to the floor and we will try to make it parallel to the floor. We will try to let it go parallel to the floor, and then we will try to lift our legs up. Okay. Okay. My bag was about to touch the floor, but I can't let it happen. Okay. So it was important to not to lie on my back, because that's going to press the laptop. So back bending, I guess, scorpio pose I did, I guess, but while talking about back bending, so what I'm trying to do is to make my legs go parallel to the floor. Okay, so like this is floor, so my legs are going to go like this. So I'm trying to make my legs go parallel to the floor when I'm saying about back bending in forearm stand. And other thing is scorpio pose. So scorpio pose, you guys might know that we have to bend our knees, and my legs are going to be, my feet is going to be near my head. So it is going to make a formation like a scorpio, what a scorpio does. So let's do it one more time. Let's go for this scorpio pose. So scorpio pose is getting a little bit difficult because this bag is not allowing me to bend my neck, to do a back bend like this from my neck. So that's why it is getting a little bit difficult, and otherwise I guess it's okay. So let's see how it goes with this bag again. So today we can't stand from chakrasan because my bag is not going to allow me. So Let's try that one more time. Back bending, or we are trying to make our legs straight, parallel to the floor. So one thing that is getting wrong is my hands. My left hand is moving away from my right hand. Means so my left hand is going away from the center. So that's I don't like. This should be symmetrical. Okay. So Scorpio pose, my bag is not allowing me because all its weight is pressing, all the weight of my bag is pressing my head downward. So now I was not able to lift my head up to do Scorpio pose perfectly, but I will try to do that, make my legs go parallel to the floor. So let's see. Okay, so that's good. So now what I'm going to try without this bag. This is Scorpio pose and doing this. So yesterday I also saw that was a video of a girl. She was not a video, it was a photo, multiple photos. She was showing her progress while doing this Scorpio pose. So not while doing this Scorpio pose, while doing this forearm stand variation. So she was earlier not able to do forearm stand, and then she was doing a great extent of back bending. Her head was over here, and her feet were too away from means her whole body was doing. It was like only her arms were here, but her body was too it was making kind of acute angle from here. So it was looking too good, far too good. So we are also going to try that. First, let's try this Scorpio pose. So I might is near to this one. So that was Scorpio pose. My legs were about an inch or 2 inches away from my head, so it was good. And now I am going to try this back bending, or to keep my legs go parallel to the floor. Let's do that. So this was forearm stand and the variation in forearm stand. Now I'm just going to do this tripod stand really quick. Okay, there was one more asana which I was thinking to do, and that asana was it was like, okay, first right now I said tripod stand, and another asana which is coming to my mind is I saw that asana. I saw that asana in someone's DP and I clicked that photo. So it was like Pingla asana. In Pingla asana, we have to keep both of our feet on our like near our triceps or near our underarms. So like in this position, we have to keep our both of our feet while being on this tripod stand position. But in that asana, what we have to do, we have to keep only one of our feet on our this area, and another feet we have to make it go parallel to the floor. So we are going to do that, and I'm just going to look for that asana, that photo in my laptop, so that I'm going to do it correctly. Finish setting up your notifications. Okay. So when did I click that? So where is it? Okay, here it is. So okay, unlike tripod stand, we don't have to touch our head on the floor. We have to lift it up, keep it up. So first thing that I'm going to do, that is going to be difficult if I'm going to do it later on, is to keep my hands, to keep my feet on my triceps. Okay. So first we are going to do this. Okay. I don't know what I did, but it was hard to do. So it is somewhat like this only, but what wrong I am doing? Okay, so I don't need to lift my legs that much up, but I need to bend a little bit more forward so that my back is going to appear straight, sort of. What she has done. Okay, one more thing. She has not kept her feet too much inside her hands. She has kept her feet near her triceps only. So I am not going to keep them too much in. So just going to keep them like this. Okay, so one thing is legs are slipping from my triceps when I'm doing this. So let's try it one more time. Okay, so I think we will practice this asana every day from today, and we'll just give it two means about 4 tries. 4 tries means 2 tries from each leg, and I guess that's going to be enough. And within few weeks or within few days, we would be able to do it, because we are not doing too bad in this. So let's do it with our left leg also. So how I was doing this. Okay. So while trying this Pingla Asana, we tried to do it do this Pingla Asana with our one leg only. So I know I got an idea to how to keep our legs on our this underarms or near our shoulders, but with our left leg I don't have any idea. So that's why it is a bit difficult. Okay, so how I am doing it with my, so I am doing like this, then like this. Okay, so this. Okay, stand and okay, sit like this and then keep your legs on. Sit like this and then okay. Okay, I was unable to keep my feet like how I kept it on my hand with my right leg. So that was, but that's why it is important to practice with both of your hands or both of your feet, because then only you become aware that how you have to do it with okay. So it is difficult, but definitely we are going to do it. And another asana which we are going to try now is Paripurn Tittidvasana. So this asana I was trying for a very long time, and now I am able to do very good in this asana. So for this asana, I am going to look backward first. Paripurn Tittidvasana. So it's advanced level of back bending, forward bending. So by forward bending, I means you are again going to see my face. Even I have faced against you guys, opposite to you. Okay, so that was Paripurna Tittidvasan, and I'm going to look how I was doing that. I was doing it good or not. So that was good. Shall I need to try it one more time? So I think I should try it one more time. So I'm going to come a little bit closer to the camera so that it is going to, later on I'm going to take a screenshot of my asana so that it is going to be easier for me, because however it is a HD camera through which I am recording this video, but when I do this, when I check the video quality after completion of this yoga session, I see that means the video is getting uploaded on in 720 pixels only. So the quality is not as good as we expect. So that's why it is important to okay. So this was Paripurna Tittidvasan, and we were also thinking to do of doing what? One was tripod stand, and I was thinking to do one more asana. So we are going to do Tittidvasan also, tripod stand also, and Tittidvasan, tripod stand, and let's see what else we are going to do. So first we are going to do Tittidvasan. So for doing Tittidvasan, okay, so this time my legs were closed, but now I'm going to do another variation in which my legs are going to be little bit away from each other. So this is good. Nice. Okay, so we are slowly doing better and better. So happy for this. So now let us do tripod stand, because we have done the stated bhasan. So tripod stand, now it has become a bit easier for us to do. Earlier we fell a lot of times while doing this tripod stand, and now after practicing this asana for many times, it has become easier for us. So we are not just going to do tripod stand. From tripod stand, then we are going to do Padmasana in tripod stand, and from there we are going to do Padma Vakasana. Okay, so we are going to do a transition from Padma tripod stand to Padma Vakasana. So the name of tripod stand is Salamb Sirsasana, I guess. Salamb Sirsasana. Salamb Sirsasana. Yes, I am right. So remembering the name also is okay. Sorry. I am not right. Salamb Sirsasana is your headstand. Tripod stand is Mukta Hast Sirsasana. So first come to this position, then do Padmasana. Okay. I was trying to improve my Padmasana. Okay. So again, you are going to try this just to show you guys a more precise or perfect. It was perfect, but I was trying to do a much better variation of Padma Vakasana. I felt this time my target is just to show you guys what is Padma Vakasana. So definitely I am not going to fall this time, I guess. Okay, so that was Padma Vakasana. I fell in the last part. However, I did Padma Vakasana, but now I'm going to do it perfectly. Okay, so first come to this position. Now after doing this, do a Padmasana, and now okay. After keeping your legs close to your So this was Padma Vakasan. However, we were not able to do a perfect transition. We were able to do all three positions: Padma, tripod stand, Padmasan and tripod stand, and also Padma Vakasan. But the transition was not smooth. So now finally, I'm going to try one last time, and that has to be the perfect. This should be perfect. So I want to make this sentence by using has. So how I'm going to make it? This, that has to be has. Perfect. So first this, then this, okay. So my left, we are having little bit sweat in our hands and in our legs. So that's why they are slipping. Otherwise, I was about to do it perfectly. So now we are going to do Ekpat Konanda Asan, flying man pose. This asan so this is from my right leg, and now I'm going to do it with my left leg also. So this is with my left leg also, and now we are going to do what? We are going to do Purnostrasan and then going to finish this today's session. It has been 1 hour 9 minutes, but we did few exercises before this also, because my mic was not working at that time, my audio was, I was not audible that time, so I closed that session and I started again. So okay, so we have to do what? Okay, we have to try this handstand also, and other Purnostrasan was something that I was thinking. So let us try handstand. Yesterday I talked to one of my friend, so he was saying to do push-ups in handstand position, and that then it's going to be easier for me to do this handstand. So first I'm going to do without any support, or do handstand on my own. So I think I might need to move this a little bit. Okay, Okay. Wait for a second. I'm just coming. Okay. So I was doing handstand. Oh, I just washed my hand and my hands were slipping on the surface. अबे यार. So I'm able to walk little bit, but I'm not able to hold my position, and that's what I have to learn, to hold my position. So my friend was saying to do push up in this handstand position, so I'm going to do few push-ups in handstand position. So I think I'm visible, means the door is visible now, so I'm going to do it on this door. So is it visible or not? So now definitely it is going to be visible for you guys. So now we are going to do 10 push-ups in handstand position. So one thing is to do push-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So now one more thing, you can do is to walk in this position. First walk forward and then walk backward, and then you can do this also. Okay, so these were the few exercises, but I'm not having enough time, so we are going to we have to do Purnostrasana also, and before doing Purnostrasana, we are going to do Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar is an asana which you should do every day, and it is a series of exercises which, if you are doing 3 sets of Surya Namaskar, that's enough for your whole body. Means it has all the body movements for every part of your body. So if you are doing Surya Namaskar, then you don't need to do any other exercise. Means it is a complete package. So we are going to do Surya Namaskar now, because we have to do a back bending asana now after this. So for doing Surya Namaskar, first we are going to stand at 1 feet distance from our mat, from the front of our mat, and then we have to stand like this, look straight, and now lift your hands up. So this is your Namaskar asana. You have to inhale and exhale both while coming to this asana. And now you are going to inhale and do back bending. First lift your hands while inhaling, and then do a back bend, and then exhale and come forward. Now inhale and lift your right leg and keep it, move it back, and now exhale and do this. Move your left leg also next and keep it next to your right. Now you can inhale and exhale both. First keep your knees on the floor, then your chest between both of your arms, both of your hands, and then your chin. Okay, so this is Ashtanga Namaskar. And now you have to inhale and do Bhujangasana. Now we are going to exhale and again going to come to this Parvatajasana position. And now we are going to move our right feet ahead and inhale while doing this. And this is again our Asvasanchalanasana. And now we are going to keep our left feet next to our right one. And we have to exhale while doing this. Now we are going to inhale and lift our hands up and then do Hastadanasana back bend. And now inhale and exhale both. So these were the 12 asanas of Surya Namaskar. They were starting from Namaskar asana and they were ending on Namaskar asana. Okay. So now we are going to do another set of Surya Namaskar. This time we will try to hold our position for at least 5 seconds. So earlier that was our first set, so our body was not prepared for all those body movements. But now after doing a set of that asana, our body is more likely ready, and we are going to do better this time. We are going to present better and do it better. So let's begin. So this is our samsthiti, our initial position from where we have to start doing our Surya Namaskar. So we have to stand at a feet distance from the front of mat. And now let's do first Namaskar Asana. Inhale and exhale both. Now let's do Hastotanasana while inhaling. Exhale and do Padasvanasana. Now inhale. Now exhale. Now inhale and exhale both. Now again we are going to inhale and come to Bhujangasana. Now exhale. Now inhale. Now exhale. Inhale again. Exhale and inhale. Okay. So to hold this position while talking, it was getting really difficult for me to do. Means, yeah. Earlier we used to do, means go for 30-second hold in this Surya Namaskar asanas, and now even a 10-second hold is, means it is getting too difficult for us. So it's all about practice. So now we are going to do this Purnosthasana, and so for doing Purnosthasana, first we are going to do Ardhasthasana, and so we have two variations of Ardhasthasana. We are going to do both. So first, in the first variation of Ardhasthasana, we are going to support our back. We are going to keep our hands on our back, and we are going to support our back while doing back bend in this. Okay. So do back bending. Okay. So this was Ardhasthasana while supporting your back, and now we are going to do another variation of Ardhasthasana where we are going to keep our hands on our feet. Okay, and then we are going to push our hips forward. Okay. So these were the two variation of this Ardhostasana. Now we are going to do Purnostasana, and this time for doing Purnostasana I am going to adjust this camera, and so that you are going to get a better view of so now you are going to get a better view of this asana. Okay, so okay, I guess this is good. So first what we are going to do, okay, I can I'm going to first adjust this camera because I want to make a video of it. I'm going to cut out a section of, so I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine now. So yeah, it's okay. So we are going to do Purnostasana now. So in Purnostasana we have to grab our feet, and we also have to touch our head on our feet. Okay, so okay, let's go for it. First we are going to grab our feet. So this was Purnostasana, and now we are going to try to do a 10-second hold, and I'm also going to try to keep my legs keep my knees close to each other, and our another target this time is going to be to grab our heels. However, I haven't done this previously, means I have never grabbed my feet, grabbed my heels while doing this, but today we are going to try again to grab our heels or our ankle. So let's see whether we can do that or not. Okay. Come on, come on. So we will try to not to move our knees away from each other. So it is very tiring. Don't know why. I grabbed my left heel, but I was unable to grab my right one. I was missing my right heel just by an inch, or means if I would have got little bit of support, I would have grabbed my heels, and if I would have grabbed my heels, then I would have done this asana far too better, because then I would have, means then I can bring my body close or do any kind of movement, because I would be having better control, because my hands were going to have a good grip. So now I am going to do shavasana, or you can do stretching poses or forward bending exercise, because this was a back bending exercise. So after doing a back bending exercise, forward bending exercise helps us to reduce the stress from those areas. So you can do Sarvangasana, or you can do Halasana, or or Karnapidasana. Okay, for forward bending you can do all these asanas. And now I am going to do this savasana for a few seconds. So for doing savasana, lose your body. Lie on your back. Don't create any sort of tension in your body parts. Don't try to control any of your body part. Keep them loose and free. Close your eyes and just inhale and exhale. Now, after doing this asana, we are going to do Nadi Shodhan. We are going to do pranayam. And first we are going to do Nadi Shodhan. And in Nadi Shodhan, first we are going to do Surya Bhedi pranayam. So Surya Bhedi is, we have to inhale from our right nose and we have to exhale from our left. Okay? Inhale from our right and exhale from your left. Okay? So do it for 6 times. Take a deep long breath. Exhale slowly and slowly. Now do it with your left nose. Inhale from your left nose and exhale from your right. Okay. So now, after doing it 6 times, we are going to inhale slow and exhale slow from both of our nostrils. Keep your eyes closed till the time I say to open it or open them. Now we are going to do Brahmari Pranayam. For Brahmari Pranayam, first come in Padmasana position and then keep both of your middle finger on your eyes, your index finger on your forehead, your little finger on your near your nose, and your thumb near on your ears, and then you have to inhale. And while exhaling, you have to make this kind of sound and press your ears. Do it for 3 times. Now do Om chanting for 3 times. Now, after doing this, we are going to do Gayatri Mantra Ucharan for 3 times. Keep your eyes closed only. Om Bhurbhuvaswaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvaswaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvaswaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now rub your hands and then give the warmth of your hands to all your body parts, especially to the parts where it's paining or you have any sorts of issue. You can rub your hands n number of times, and finally you have to rub them again, and you are going to place your palms on your eyes, and now slowly open your eyes inside your palm. And now remove your hands slowly from your eyes. Go to your asana, say thanks to God. So this is all for today's class, guys. So see you again tomorrow. That's it for today, and hope you liked today's session, and going to see you again, guys, tomorrow. Till the time, take care, goodbye.